Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to cook beans, dried beans that have been soaking for 24 hours, and then more realistically tomorrow we're probably going to can them. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll tell you why I'm canning bulk beans, and we're also going to break down the price cost of what it would cost per can versus what it costs as far as supplies, and see if it's something you might want to do in your own kitchen. So I hope you'll stick around. Before we get started, here's a few things that I find very helpful. An extremely large pot and regular jars and lids. These are quarts. Yes, they're quart jars, which is 32 ounces. I find that when my family eats beans, if I cook them, I typically use 2 cans each. So this way I'll go ahead and just have that serving already in there. And also, let me show you. These are the beans that we'll be cooking. This is a lot of beans. It's also very heavy, so I'm gonna set it back down. So what we are waiting for is for there to be a steady stream of steam coming from this vent. And this we don't pay any attention to right this minute, but we want steam to be spitting through steadily for about 10 minutes or so. And then once it seems to be spewing out pretty steadily for 10 minutes or so, we will take our weight, cap it, and it'll rock back and forth. And what we want it to do is to lower the heat or raise the heat so that way it can reach the correct pressure. And for these, we're going to be doing 12 pounds of pressure for about 90 minutes or so. Nothing sketchy at all. So what you might not be able to see is back here, this pressure valve is finally popped. So pressure is starting to build to where we can start to see steam come out. Now for the fun part. So we were able to get 13 quarts and a pint of beans. We've already used this one. And I wanted to see if it was more cost effective to can my own beans versus buying, like a flat of canned beans. So the biggest reason I wanted to can beans is because I don't love the lining on the inside of the cans. Even if it's BPA free, there's still a protective lining to keep it from corroding. And the way that modern canning works, as far as I'm aware, so do your own research, is things are cooked inside that can. And periodically there's not an issue with that, but a lot of the insides of those cans, those chemicals, when they're heated, they're interacting and leaching into the food, and they do have an impact on your endocrine system, and that governs absolutely everything in your body. So the biggest reason is health concerns. Secondary reasoning would be to see if it's more cost effective. So I broke down the price for you. If you're a nerd like I am, let's check it out. So all in all, I think this is great. When it comes to canning your own foods, guys, it is not difficult. There are water bath canning for things like jams and jellies and things that are high acidic foods, such as pickles, and things that are low acidic foods, such as beans. You just follow the instructions that come with your pressure canner. And that's something else too. We didn't factor in the cost of the pressure canner, because between the pressure canner and reusing your jars, those are things that pay for themselves over and over and over again. So yeah, I hope this encourages you to try and can some of your own food. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the printable recipe on exactly how I can these beans. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.